What makes a science fact different from a myth? Have you ever wondered why some beliefs seem to stick around, even when they are not true? Today, we are going to break down what sets science facts apart from myths. Understanding this difference can help you navigate through the information you encounter every day. A science fact is a statement based on reliable evidence. This evidence comes from careful observation, experimentation, and analysis. Science facts are supported by data that can be tested or verified by others. For example, the particle theory of matter describes atoms as tiny balls. This helps explain how matter behaves, even though we cannot see atoms directly. This model is useful because it accurately predicts outcomes, not because it is a literal picture of reality. On the other hand, a myth is a widely held belief that lacks empirical support. Myths often come from misunderstandings or cultural stories that people accept without evidence. Unlike science facts, myths do not change when new evidence appears. For instance, many believe that sharks must keep swimming to breathe. However, some sharks can rest on the ocean floor and still breathe. Now let's look at some key differences. First, science facts relying on observable and measurable evidence. Myths do not have this solid foundation. Second, science facts can be tested and potentially disproven. Myths often remain unchallenged, even when evidence contradicts them. Third, scientific understanding evolves as new data emerges. Myths tend to stick around, regardless of new findings. Additionally, science uses specific terms carefully. A hypothesis is a tentative explanation based on current knowledge, not just a guess. Theories explain patterns, and laws describe consistent relationships. However, none of these terms mean something is absolutely proven. This precision helps distinguish science facts from myths, which often misuse these terms. Understanding these differences helps us appreciate how science builds knowledge. It also shows why some popular beliefs continue to be myths, even when they seem factual. Scientific facts are sometimes models or explanations that work well but are always open to revision. Myths, however, remain as fixed stories or assumptions. By recognizing these distinctions, we can better navigate the information we encounter in our daily lives.